Have you ever heard of the Arsenal competitive guidelines? Or maybe you're here because you wanted to play a match and someone was spawn killing you, or you just want to find out a more fair way to play the game. Well, the Arsenal competitive guidelines give a list of rules to follow for 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s on the most optimal and quote-unquote fair maps. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and yeah. The only supported game mode is Legacy Competitive. It's used in 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s. The game mode is the most optimal for measuring one's skill level, and it has the best guns in the game. Since the game mode is mostly based on aim, it is easier to determine your skill level, because in an FPS game, aim matters. Now, let's talk about supported maps. For 1v1s, we have Matrix and Sandtown. These two maps have always been used for 1v1s. There has been Dizzy in the past, but really no one wants to use that map. It's too easy to spawn trap, and yes, I know people are going to say Matrix is easy to spawn trap, but at least you can outplay it. Dizzy, you just run to the other side after you kill someone, and you're already there. And Sandtown is a great map for movement. It's really easy to outplay someone on, and since it's not that big, it's just the perfect Arsenal map. For 2v2s and 3v3s, Sandtown once again, then Hillside Classic and Snowside Classic. We used to have Assault, but that got deleted from the game for whatever reason. Hillside Classic is just a great map for 2v2s and 3v3s, and there's enough areas to outplay the other team, so those are the maps that are used. The supported player rules. These are rules that everyone has to follow no matter what map it is. For example, no cheating or hacking. There's no exceptions to this. No spawn killing unless the person that you're attempting to spawn kill has shot at you or around 5 seconds have elapsed. No camping. You can't just be in the same spot the entire game. No hiding. The only time you're allowed to hide in a 2v2 or 3v3 is when there's 29 or more points. Now, you're also not allowed to emote at all during the game. Emoting can allow you to see the other player before they're there, and it gives you an unfair advantage. You're also not allowed to reset or menu just to escape from being killed. The only time you're allowed to reset is when your teammate is at 31. If they're at the golden gun, you can reset to give them ammo. Otherwise, it's not allowed at all. If someone says pause during a game, you are not allowed to kill. Any kills you get during pause, you will have to reset and go back on. You're also not allowed to have a head start before the game begins. We call this the Jake Bull head start, as he's the one who made it popular. If the game hasn't started yet, you can't just go halfway across the map, so that way when the game starts, you can have an unfair advantage and catch people off guard. That's just not allowed. Now, there is another section to the play rules. These are the skins that you are not allowed to use in 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s. For example, anything with wings is not allowed. There can't be any part of the character that differs greatly from the delinquent, because the delinquent is basically what we use in our mind as the basic mesh and basic hitbox. So you can't use anything that differs. This goes for like the snowman and buff battle. You know, hats can confuse a player, and you just shouldn't use those. It's not fair. Before moving on, if you are new to the Arsenal competitive community, but we do have callouts and basically location names for every part of these maps. I am putting them on screen right now. Here is Hillside Classic. This also applies to Snowside Classic. Here is Matrix. And here is Sandtown. Make sure to know them, have them on the side, and they're good to memorize anyways. So now it's time for the supported map rules. These are the rules that are specific to each map. To begin with, Hillside Classic. No roofs or trees. The only roof that is allowed is cow and slab. If someone goes on a roof, they must reset for however many kills they get. These rules also apply to Snowside Classic. For Matrix, you are not allowed to be on Sniper's Nest. If you spawn up there, get off there immediately. For Sandtown, you are not allowed to be on the plane at all. There is no situation where you should end up on the plane. That is all of the Arsenal competitive guidelines, but these guidelines are supposed to make games more fair. They're supposed to remove the ability for someone to just go in there and spawn kill you and not allow you to show your skill. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'd like to make more videos like this where I'm a beacon of knowledge to help new players in the community and old players who just want to learn more about Roblox Arsenal. But yeah, thanks for watching.